Hi guys, I'm the Kegman. Welcome back to Kegman Plays, and welcome to another new club here on European Pub Crawl. We are at Artvin Hopaspor. Artvin Hopaspor are on the east side of Turkey. We are in the third tier of Turkish football, so a real major step up from the third tier of Russian football. Reputation-wise, club-wise, it's actually a sideways step. We've gone from a one-star team to a one-star team. League-wise, we have jumped up 20 places, I believe, in league reputability. So it should work out for us. There was one thing, I literally, the one reason I had to leave Cheetah is because of their scheduling. It was getting a little bit crazy. So Cheetah, I had a decent time there, actually. I was enjoying myself. For the most part, we've got the team on good form, as you can see here. So, you know, went for a good run of form. Didn't lose a single game for quite a while. The problem is, if you're looking here, you can see there's roughly like 28 days between games. That is not great. That is really not great. It resulted in both a very boring stream and a very bored Kegman. I was holidaying a lot between games. So we ended up going to look around, and we had a few, and we ended up on this club here in Turkey. Now, Turkey does not border Russia. I know that there is no land border between Russia and Turkey. However, the distance between the closest part of Russia and the closest part of Turkey is actually less than the shortest distance between Sweden and Latvia, which was the first move we made. So we're going to take into account water borders still. We're going to say, you know, less than a certain amount. Slight bending of the rules, admittedly. Okay, slight bending. But my save my rules. Okay. No. I thought it was okay. Everyone else seemed to think it was okay on stream. There was about 50 people at the time. So, like I say, talking about streams, go over there and follow me on twitch.tv/KegmanPlays. You should be joining us on this. Then you'll have a say about where we go next. Anyway, let's talk about Artvin. So we got here early doors. We signed for the club. Let's have a look at the history. Let's have a look at the milestones. We signed for the club on the 19th of July, 2022. So we went straight from Cheetah, having spent just literally over a year there, to Artvin Hopaspor. Signed a lot of players. We've had to sign a lot of players at this club. The situation with the squad wasn't too great. As you can see, big money here, £140 a week, £95 a week. It is a professional club. The club are professional. They are in the third tier. Are they in the second tier? They're in the third tier of Turkish football. And we're doing okay. We're 7th in the league. But they are not a big club. Okay? They are professional. That's the main thing. We are making money as well. We're actually making money, which is a surprise. We've made about 20 grand since I've been here, which is nice. Also, they play in purple, which, again, nice. You know, come on. We like a bit of purple, don't we? But yeah, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. We've signed a lot of players. We've got some key players we're going to talk about, though, before we carry on and get into a game. So we picked up our new goalkeeper here, Aiden Saydan, who doesn't look anything special. And I'll be honest with you, he isn't anything special, but he's a lot better than what we had. And so far, he's been doing pretty well. He's played 6. He's conceded 2. He's kept 4 clean sheets. That is not a bad return. That is not a bad return at all. And that is with this defence in front of him. We do have one key man in defence here, Ogulkan Gökçe, key centre-back for us. And I mean key centre-back for us. Fantastic player. He's all-round good for this level. In fact, for this level, he's very, very good. And he's wonderfully adept at clearing the fuck out of the ball. On the right-hand side, we do have Fatih Turan, a 29-year-old wing-back. Crossing, dribbling, 9 and 10 isn't amazing, but it does a good job here. He has played in Holland and Genk before, which is why I thought I'd heard of him. I didn't actually look before this. But yeah, so we've got him. We've also got this man here, Yunus Karadag. Now, this guy doesn't look anything special at all. Determination 20, though. Finishing 13, compulsion 9. He has, however, since being at the club, played 7 and scored 8. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that return. He's a hell of a player for us. We also picked up this guy here, Abdullah Bakay Velavar, again for this level. Just absolutely amazing. Only played in Turkey, but absolutely amazing for this level. yeah, we've got some good players. We've got some good players. The club vision for this year is to fight bravely against relegation, which we are doing. We've got to keep our wage budget, within. We've got to work with our wage budget. Slightly outside of it. Very slightly outside of it. We've got a player coming in soon, and that'll put us £11 over our wage budget, which I don't know why we're in debt on our transfer budget, but we are. We're going to go £11 over our wage budget. Now, I am clearing out youngsters from our reserve team as we go. There's not many left. I'm doing what I can to get rid of these guys. I'm trying my best. And getting these guys cleared out, free up some wages, we won't have to worry about it too much. So, so far this season, we've played a few games. We were knocked out of the Cup against Samsunspor, 5-2. Bigger team than us, much stronger players than us. We did lose our opening game of the season 2-1 as well. A game that wasn't really a loss. If you look at the stats here, we probably should have got a draw out of this. Ultimately, we did go in the lead, but Konyaspor just a little bit too strong for us. We came back with a draw against Menemen. We then beat Altai 3-0. In Elgolspor, we got a draw. Osmanalospor, we got a 1-0 win. We followed up with a 2-0 win against Vanspor and a 3-0 win against Tokatspor. The game you'll be seeing today will be against Şanlıurfaspor. By the way, guys, if you're Turkish and you're watching this and I'm butchering your language, I really do apologise. Fix my pronunciations in the comments, of course. Please do. And then, yeah, we've got a few games to play. But in the league, we're looking pretty tasty. We're meant to be fighting against relegation. We are 5 points off top place Manisaspor. And I would like to spend a couple of seasons here. It'd be nice for you to see a club get built up a little bit. If you're only watching us on YouTube, it'd be nice for you guys to see a club get up a little bit. Also, we really desperately need to improve our reputation. Our reputation took a big old hit. We're out at 10%. Which isn't great. It's not great at all. We are currently on a Continental B. We are currently training for our Continental A. And, yeah, it's going well. Once we get this, we are one badge away from having all our badges. Which is nice, basically. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, 55% win percentage. Looking good. Let's get to the game, shall we? One thing that should be mentioned before we get into the game, it was a really difficult time finding staff for this club. Like, it was really difficult. No one wanted to join us. It was incredibly bad. Eventually, we managed to get an assistant manager. Our assistant manager, Hayati Palanchi, this is the best we could find. He's not amazing, is he? I mean, he really is not amazing. He's okay. I will try to improve him. I want you to look at him for a moment now. I want you to look at him. Soak it in. And then I want to show you my goalkeeping coach. Now, there were two goalkeeping coaches, pretty much identical. Don't need two goalkeeping coaches. We only need one. Our goalkeeping coach over here, a certain Ismail Dagan. Are you ready for this? It is absolutely ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous. For this level, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. That is an incredible level of goal. How have we got like this world-class, well, not world-class, but you know what I mean, a really decent goalkeeping coach at this club? Yeah, I can't get a assistant manager who is of any use at all. I don't understand it. Oh, well. Never mind. So, guys, let's go for it. We've got a game here against Şanlıurfaspor. They're second in the league. I don't know what a win here will do. I don't think it'll do anything. Actually, just, yeah, a win here will get us within 2 points of them. It's not going to result in too much more. Hopefully, Kaşia and Osmanlıspor both lose their games. We'll jump up, go to third. I would like to push for promotion this year. I know we're not favourites to go down. The board want us to go to fight against going down. I do want to push for a title. We really desperately need to do something to improve our standing in world football, and winning a title. That's going to be up there. It's going to be up there. We've only won one so far. Okay, they're playing a 4-4-1-1. We've seen a lot of 4-4-1-1s in the league this season on stream, and I'll be honest with you, we're going to defend narrow if we need to. We'll see how things start off. Like I say, this team are top, well, they're joint top of the league. They're second. We'll see how they start off. If we defend narrow, though, we should be able to deal with that attacking threat. Should. We are playing in the white. We're off to a good start already. Be nice to see how things go. Right, okay, first highlight of the game, and it is their highlight of the game. Their highlight of the game, it is their highlight, should I say. And can we clear this ball, please? Thank you.
Go, legs! Hit legs! Hit legs over the top! Back now!
Jesus Christ, ping pong. Sunday League football there. Right, there's Kirksale. Wiped out. Are we fine? We're fine. Lovely. Now on to a good start. Let's have a quick look at the analysis here. They're hitting down the wings. I'm really surprised by that. We'll leave it as it is, though. We might have to defend wide, but they look to be going down the wings. Yeah, I think we might go defending wide in a minute. Ergazan. Long ball forward. Hamza's nicked it back, though. Nuretin. Yeah, we're going to go wide. We've got to go wide. Right, so team instructions here. Let's set our defensive width to wide. We'll keep everything else exactly the same. We might play for some set pieces. We do have some decent set piece takers. We've got some really good free kick takers. But yeah, we might have to go wider. Which is frustrating because they've got two centrally based attackers. Incredibly centrally. Right, let's see if we can get this ball back, please. We'll definitely have to change something with the way we attack because we are giving away the ball far too often. Far too often. I've also got a yellow card as well, which we need to keep an eye on. Okay. Nicked it back, though. There's Mertz. Oh, yeah, we're missing one of our better players through injuries, aren't we? That's why Mertz playing. Sitting there wondering why he's playing. It's because someone's injured. Right, there's Emre Karacha. Let's get that ball clear. Good hit. Aiden, safe hands, though. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for keeping on top of that. Long ball. Their attack again. Another long ball over the top. He's... I thought it was offside, but clearly not. Okay, so what we need to do is figure out how we're going to retain this ball. Let's get rid of the slightly more direct. Let's bring it down. I think everything else might stay the same. We might switch to an underlap and still hit the early crosses. But we need to do something to retain this ball. We need to do something to retain this ball. I might actually sit the defense back a little bit. Now, I'm expecting to lose the odd game. Like I say, we're not exactly favourites to win the league. This team were, at the start of the season, expected to go down. But we really are getting done over here. We are really getting done over. Okay, so out of possession, I want to go back to going narrow. I might bring this back a little bit deeper. And switch it to a positive as opposed to an attacking. Have a word of the team. Right, aggressive. Show me something else. I'm really not happy with how they're playing. We've beaten really good teams so far. And I don't really want to lose to this fucking team in green. Let's get a demand more. 2 shots and 1. Let's go positive. We should be going the other way, shouldn't we? There's again Mohammed. It's gone wide. I mean, are this team a newly relegated team? Maybe. No, they've been at this level for a while. Who's their key player? Cooks are slightly better than us. They're slightly better than us. He says that. One of their players is slightly better than ours. And they're just outplaying us. Just outplaying us. What can you do? Sometimes it happens. My tactics just aren't set up right for them. That being said, we have beaten teams in the 4-4-1 formation several times this year. So, I don't know. Just having off day, I guess. Right, that's Gunay. Fatih Turan, no. Sabri immersed, looking tired. That might be what it is. I'm using the same team. I am using the same team mostly over and over again because I don't really have much in the way of rotation options at this club because there's not really much in the way of quality at this club. Right, here is a attack for them. Okay, Aiden's safe hands. Can we turn this into our highlight? It'd be nice to get a draw out of this. Nope, it's their ball again. We've nicked it though, briefly. There's old K2. Plays it back. Ball over the top. They've stolen it again. Yeah, it's their highlight. Oh, so we nicked it back, Burke. Offside. Offside. Very much offside. Right, make the last sub. Who's looking particularly tired? Kana Ozdan on the 63%. We've got several players on 63%. Okay, Unal on. and then demand more. So that's one thing we're going to have to look at when we get to the January transfer window, is seeing if we can find a few more players for squad depth. I do have a left winger coming in, who can also play on the right if needed. Yeah, we definitely need to do a bit more. Let's go very attacking for the last few minutes of the game. I think it's a little bit too late, but we better go 2-0 down. That's not a 2-0 game. Well, actually, it fucking is, isn't it? It really is a 2-0 game. They've been all over us. They've been all over us. Right, let's skip through that then. But no, it's not the best result for us, unfortunately. It does call an end to our win streak, or unbeaten streak, shall I say. But these things happen. These things happen. They're a strong team. We've got to fight. We've got to fight to be where we are. We're currently overperforming. But yeah, it's one of those things. Anyway, folks, I'm going to be back live, more or less, any night this week. If you think of a weekday evening, except Wednesday, I'm probably live on Twitch. By the way, I'll have a description down below. If you want to join me and keep up to date on this save, join me over on Twitch. Definitely the place to be. Anyway, folks, I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.